Mm, mm. O O M G. Check it out. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no doubt. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no doubt. No Diddy. OMG. Diddy. Don't be alarmed. That's just my intro. It doesn't. It's just a chant. I don't know. It makes me feel relaxed after I do that. Of course, I said my prayers and everything. Because I gotta ride my bike in these streets. Anyway, Diddy Baby Oil Party Fort Dix. You're like, what's that? Fort Dix is a prison where Diddy wants to go. What a coincidence! But it's spelled Dix. Fort Dix. But it's weird. It's kind of weird, kind of a coincidence. I don't know. We're gonna get into that. And the Prez and Bad Bunny hooks up again. Oh, the Prez crashes out on Bad Bunny. And I just put Charlie Kirk name in just in case, it's always something on Charlie Kirk. So his name is booming still. Um, and these conspiracies and streets and stuff. Anyway, let's go to the chat. And guess what we got in the chat? Oh, we got Lois Cox up in the building. Lois Cox up in the building. Out of Jersey City. Yeah. Shout out to Lois Cox out of Jersey City. You feel me? Shout out to that's my auntie. Oh, that's my auntie. Shaky A. I love my auntie. A. That's my auntie Shaky. Shout out to my auntie Shaky the building. Love ya, auntie. Let's go with the chat. That's my moderator, my auntie Shaky, and the member is Lois Cox in here in the green. Good morning, Don and chat. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood, yeah. And then Monty says, Happy hump day, nephew. Love you more. She's speaking to Lois Cox. Good morning. Anyway, let's get to the content. Yeah. Ooh. So let's just do Diddy first, because Diddy, it's real quick. And, well, I got a lot of tabs for Diddy. But, I know the meat and potatoes is the Prez and Bad Bunny. Well, we going to start off with the Diddala. The Diddly, the Diddly, the Diddly, the Diddala. What is the picture of them? Damn. Oh, here we go. Fort Dix. Woo! I want to do hard time at Fort Dix. Fort Dix. What a name. What a coincidence. He wants to do time at Fort Dix. I didn't say it. The media said it. Everybody has said it. Um, so we're gonna clown a little bit. But first let's do a little introduction. I mean, a backstory. I don't want to play no music from Bad Bunny because I don't want no copyright. No copyright. Copish, copish. I think it's not one right here. Here we go. Well, not this one. Not this one. Not this one. Not this one. This one right here. This one right here. I believe. Let's go. Fair use. Oh no, no, no! I'm thinking that Bad Bunny. No, we going to Diddy first. My bad. Bunny Rabbit or my bad. My bad. Wait. We're gonna get to that in a minute. Let's get to Diddy first. I'm on different tabs. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little off. Got two tabs. That's the same. But let's get to the meat and potatoes. Let's just go to bad. Let's go to Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club breaks it down real good, and it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Happy Hump Day, everybody! Like the video, subscribe, dude. So check it out. This is on the Breakfast Club. I want to be. Oh, I'm trying to fast forward, back it up. Hold up. And you know how we do it. We come on now. God darn. What's the why they playing?
Diddy, his team was
Why they
asked
playing
at
with
the
me? Come
sentencing where
on.
does he want to be
Stop
housed.
it. Let's go back. Dang, what's up with my laptop? Damn. Damn. Here we go. All right, here we go. Fair use. Fair use. Fair use. This is the Breakfast Club and their take on this. Shout out to everybody in the bushes. Like to subscribe to the most dangerous new YouTuber on the planet, Don Easy TV. Let's go.
So Diddy, his team was asked at the sentencing where does he want to be housed for, well, if they have any, preferences of where he wants to be housed for his years. And his team has now answered that. So they submitted a letter to the judge yesterday that asked the judge for Diddy to be put in a low-level security prison, federal prison here in Jersey, called Fort Dix. And the reason why
Y'all play too much.
Why would you have to say it like that, yo? It's the way
Fort
you
Dix
said
of
it,
all
Fort
places.
Dix.
Okay.
Fort, yeah. Of all places, right, Envy. Of all places. Um, but I've heard I wanted to use another YouTuber content bomb first, but I've been clowning the host there and trolling them in the comments. I don't want them to get me on no try to get me on no copyright, but they was explaining that it's you got to live within I think 50 miles from the prison where whatever residence he has on record. So he has a residence somewhere in New York, and then he has another resident, Miami, of course, L.A. Well, he sold his L.A. home. So Fort Dix, hard time. David is in the building. David Kelch line in the building. Fort Dix, hard time. LOL. I don't know. And then I'm gonna show y'all what's Fort Dix and all this stuff. Bella Mommy said hi. Hey, Bella. Bella in the building. Shout out to y'all. Like the video. Here we go.
Okay, go ahead. This is like on Coming to America when they looked at the map and they said they want to go to America and it was like, where can we find a good lady? And they picked Queens. It was like you just spun the globe and you look and you was like, Dicks. That's where I want to be. Damn. Fort Dix.
Crazy.
Send me there.
well, yeah, he wants to go there because they have a really good drug.
Jesus Christ.
They have a really good drug rehabilitation program, and then they're talking about just a bunch of different programs that they do as he kind of tries to get himself back together to be eventually released, and it'll make it easier for his family and stuff like that to be able to visit him and things like that. So just a quick update there.
I wonder how he feels, man. Like,
Wow. Fort David Kelchline says Fort Dix is Candyland. Oh, for real? You've been there before? You've been locked up there before? You've probably been locked up there before. I don't know. You know somebody that knows somebody that been there before? I won't tell. No, I won't tell. Damn, well, I got two tabs on that. I know I wanted another give y'all a view. I thought I had a tab on that, more info on the Fort Dix. I did, but damn, I lost it. Is this it? Diddy Stylist. Now that's Diddy Stylist. Diddy Stylist. 600 inmates, not that one. Oh, here we go. This dude tells a story about Fort Dix. Oh, he said, yep. David said he's been there before, unfortunately, a long time ago. Okay, so I noticed the dude, what's that dude's name? That was selling the pharmaceuticals. He's locked up there. Damn, I wish I had a picture of him. The dude that was against Wu-Tang bought the Wu-Tang thing and he was charging up the medicine like damn near like 100% up. I forgot his name. He's locked up. He got transferred there recently. Um, Life with Tashera is in the building. What's going on? Shout out to the queen in the building. Another great member in the building. Life with Tashera. Go to her channel. King Von, the GOAT, said, "What's up? What up?" Unfortunately, David said he did serve a long time there. Unfortunately, that guy, Double D Scott, my bro did 9 in Fort Dix. Okay, so how was it? Do they gotta worry about do they is there? I'm gonna show y'all a video real quick. I just found some dude that did time there. Yeah, I got the video. Some dude. It's just like a short little. I ain't. You know, I try not to bore y'all too much, but it's this short video. Let me take this thing off. I don't know if y'all can see what he's saying, so I want to make sure you guys see what he's saying. Check it out. Yeah, let me just leave it right there. That's cool. Right there. Right there. Let me push it back a little. There we go. Right there. Let's just listen to this dude's story about Fort Dix. So Diddy might have to go what this dude went through. Here we go. Fair use.
And they was on paperwork hard. They had a shot caller there by the name of King. He was from Portsmouth. Yeah, I remember when I got down Fort Dix, and they was on paperwork hard. They had a shot caller there by the name of King. He was from Portsmouth. Yeah, like as soon as I got there, I had to go see him. He already knew my story though. You know what I mean? So I go to him. I sat down. Showing the work because it was rumors already. Because people know once your name go in the laundry, people know you come in and this and that. Oh yeah, he such coming, such coming this compound, this and that. So now as we sitting down, he tell me, "Yeah, I know your story. You know what I'm saying, this and that." But I'm showing him the work. He looked through it and he's like, "Man, as far as that, you good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. You good out here. The whole nine." So I got to walk the yard. Newspaper came out where I struck an unusual deal. So that's the first they want to know. Right. What is this unusual deal? So I got to break all that down. Everything got to be answered for. So I told them every single thing. And the first thing of everybody who I told, what they tell me is, man, shoot, I would have did the same thing. But I'm not gonna go.
Wow. So yeah, so he got pushed, he got pressed, you know. So they got rules in there now. It's still some structure going on, even though it's a low. You got people looking at your paperwork when you come in there. they checking paperwork in that federal pen. They gonna look at Diddy paperwork. But here we go. You read the comments. Read the comments. Shout out to Kelly in the building. Kelly Bernard in the building. David says 17% up, 17,000% up. Kelly Bernard. This Kelly from Hinesburg, Georgia. Shout out to Hinesville, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? David says not a shank in sight. Oh, for real? Damn. Kenneth Colin says hi. Say what's up? What up? Lois Cox is in the building. What's up? Lois Cox is in the building. Life with Sharia. Everybody talking to everybody. David says Fort Dix got art classes and yoga. Andrew, your numbers up so high. Thank you, Andrew. Shout out to YouTube. They had a glitch. I guess for like 2 days, and I guess they fixed the glitch. I guess YouTube fixed the glitch. I don't think he's going to do time like common folk. Ben the Block says. Yeah, I think he got the money, boy. He got the money. He got the money, bro. Because his status not going down. Tyra Hopper says. You know what I'm saying? So I feel y'all on that. He got money, he got the status, but the thing that I think he wants to get out so bad, y'all, is because this dude was rich. This dude is not was, he's still rich. He got all that money in his account and he can't do nothing but sit around people he normally wouldn't even talk to. So he gotta bend, break bread with people and, associate with people he would normally associate with. And oh man, that's the part that sucks for him. I can tell you that's not what I just thinking like as a regular person that's old. I'm about the same age as him. He a little bit older than me, about 5 years. And when you get older, your patience is shorter. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, Lois Cox, and you don't want to be bothered. As you start seeing the world is cold. And now you got to share your space with all these different people. Man, patience is shorter. Yeah, man. I don't like to argue no more. I mean, I used to be going back and forth, debating people about religion and race and all this stuff and politics. And man, you better watch your blood pressure. Like the video, subscribe, y'all. I don't think it's gonna go down. Tyra says, because his status, right. Lois Cox, he's going on a 4-year vacation. Yeah, and I'm hearing more and more people saying it might be just a year and a half. You know, if he, because they got the program that he needs to get the points dropped. You know what I'm saying? I heard they got the best program in well, one of the best programs in the feds. David Klein is the entire Fort Dix facility, a program that requires everyone to tell on everyone, or you go straight to the hole. I'm not sure, but they got a lot. They break it down in another clip about the prison. Damn, I had another clip, but it's kind of you know, you guys like kind of robotish, but it is good. It's informative. It's very informative. What's a low level federal prison? You know what I'm saying? And they break this lady. It's a site called County Office Law. And I guess they got a website too, countyoffice.org. But anyway, yeah, they break down what's a low level prison. Um, I know me. I just man, I don't like recently. Yeah. I just, I shout out to my family and my friends, you know what I'm saying? But I be tired, bro. It's nothing personal. I ain't got no beef with nobody. I just be tired when I'm off work. I be hungry, sleepy, and tired. The old man needs his little old man nap, man. God's son, no one wants to be in jail. Thank you. But some people like it. That some people what they call Godson institutionalized. They can't function without, believe it or not. Well, it could be other reasons why they like to be in there. Yeah. Mental, it could be all kind of reasons, man. My auntie say facts. Been the block. My pop went at 40 to do 15 fair. Oh my God, that's a lot of time, man. I don't want to, man, especially at my old age, man. I'm scared of trouble, y'all. I'm scared of trouble. What's up, Andrew? Shout out to y'all. Like the video, subscribe, y'all. Shout out to Andrew in the building. David said no one wants to be in jail. Everyone in jail volunteered. Got caught. Got caught up. Diddy will be released by summertime. This next summertime? Wow. For real? Damn. I hope not. Shit. I think he need to be in there at least to 27. At least to 27, man. If he get released early 27, I'll be like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But next summer? That's only 6 months. Hell no, he ain't getting out in no 8 months. Hell no. He'll be in a halfway house for 6 months, I heard, from different people. All mankind is rubby, shades of red. Diddy is not getting out. He has to serve 85% of his time by law. Right. Tyra says if he goes 6 months and taking off his time because of the type of program, I feel you. Yeah, some people love it. Some people love it. I think he's gonna do a strong 2, y'all. I don't know nothing about what I'm talking about. I'm just guessing. I just hoping he do a strong 2 or 1.5 to 2. Strong 2. He come out exactly 27, where he man, it's going where he has to do. He gonna have to be clean by that time. I think he'll be clean by 2027, mentally, physically. He might can do some damage with his money. He can be, start giving back to all these abusive women groups and all this stuff, and Alcohol Anonymous or whatever drug programs, and just be a heavy donator. You know, what I mean to tell you, I mean for anything your pants leg being pulled up, it's a program. He will not like it. Oh, it's like you got to get dressed a certain way. He should have gotten more time than what he did. That is disgusting man who needs to be put away longer than 4 years, Edward says. So there's gotta be somebody in there that's not gonna be impressed. There's a person in there that's a renegade. That's like, I'm not messing. This dude is foul. But is there a shot caller in there like that dude was talking about in the last video? It was a shot caller checking people paperwork. And they might have a sister that had experienced somebody like a Diddy. You know, I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm just thinking. I'm brainstorming. Y'all help me. Everybody ain't 100% gonna be riding with him. Um, I've seen people cry about how much they miss it. Yeah, how much food. My uncle told me. One of my uncles told me. He said, "Man, you see a fried chicken commercial and you think about how the fried chicken tastes." Oh man. He should have gotten more time. Right. David, what okay. Kay says, no, it's sad. Some men weren't raised right and you don't know how to live in society. That's true, man. They don't know how to hustle. They don't know how to yeah, they just don't have the work. They don't know nothing about worth ethic. Um, they never been a part of any kind of sports team where it teaches you discipline, teamwork, you know what I'm saying? Being on time, you know, all that stuff. Uh, I'm appealing. Diddy say he's appealing. The Diddy, I don't know if that's the real Diddy or a person making up the channel. We got Diddy in the chat. I hope not either, but let's be real now. I feel you, Kay. He has too much money. He does. He does have a lot of money. I can't deny that. Diddy has uh the money for the protection. I was trying to think something for the money. He has the green reflection for the protection. Diddy has the green reflection for the protection, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew says 2 years, I think. I hope at least 2 years he'll be cleaned up by that time. Some of his females that's on standby ain't gonna wait for 2 years for him. They like, damn, 2 years? I don't know if I can hold off for 2 years. Somebody's gonna have to knock the dust off this. Allegedly. All this is allegedly satire, entertainment. Let's have fun. Or turn up or whatever. Just be respectful in the chat. The law only applies to poor people. Man. Yeah, man, if you ain't got that money. The average federal prison sentence for an ex-trafficker is 13 to the half years. Diddy got over. You or me would have gotten 13.5. Two-party justice system. Damn. Oh yeah, you mean like consecutively? Because they was talking about 20 years. And you remember the prosecution was talking about 11 years. Damn. The prosecution was so confident. Damn. The judge shot it down, though. The judge said 11 years is a little excessive. uh T Jackson in the building. Is it Tay or T? I think it's T. T Jackson in the building. Kenneth Cole in the building next summer. Damn. Oh no, let's not hope. Let's wait to 2027. Andrew, but he's going to get in the pot case. I hope there's a money trail. I hope this is all a conspiracy to get Diddy to testify somehow in the Keefe D Tupac case. That would be tight. If is there a paper trail they can prove about that $1 million alleged plot to get Pac? I don't know. Leon Bernard says, bro, do you know how a Muslim closes a door? I don't know. They close it like I do. Take that. Dolph J says 400 M's. Man. Biz. Free big bruh Diddy. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no doubt. No Diddy. OMG. Diddy, 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 Diddy. Oh, man. I understand that it's a low level and all this, but damn, he still got to eat. Well, you know what? Maybe he can buy off some of the guards there and get some food, some real food in. I don't know. I thought he was doing that at the MDC, but I don't. They said he was eating food, but he was saying he was eating food with maggots in it. Remember? He was complaining about the food had maggots in it. Dolph J, he got a baby oil investment too. The Diddy baby oil. He better come out with Diddy baby oil. He better come out with that. He better trademark that. I hope his team already trademarked Diddy baby oil. You know what I'm saying? Man. Success is based on who you know. A lot of anti-social rhetoric amongst men is so damaging their potential, and they don't recognize it. Kay says 2028 is going to be crazy. That election year, I feel you. June bug, don't break the law, and you don't have to worry. Right? You don't have to worry. Yeah, like me, I'm scared of trouble. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, girl. You don't have to worry, man. I'm a complete nerd. I know whoever investigating me right now is like bored. They like bored. They like, damn, all he do is go to work, YouTube, watch sports, and just stay hibernated in this place. Man, I got family members mad that I don't come through and kick it. They like, man, I'm right down the street. I got cousins like literally down the street, man, with big houses and shit, and you know. And I'd be just tired, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I just be just wanting to just my little 2 days off, man. I don't want to do nothing, dog. I don't want to do nothing, man. I like to just cook, watch my sports, and eat, sleep, and fart. That's it, man. Mystery man, Diddy's gonna love jail, as jail isn't punishment from him, it's just a 24/7 party. You know what, mystery man? They say eventually people get used to it. They say people get used to it and they end up, learning the system. Once they learn the system and get used to it, it might be a breeze for them. But I still think it's gonna be terrible for him, mentally, man. This dude been rich most of his life. Most of Diddy's life, he's been rich. You know what I'm saying? He had his mama had money. I ain't gonna say she was rich, but he went to private school, he went to Howard. You know what I'm saying? His mom's, I don't know how she got her money. They used to live in motherfucking Mount Vernon in the big old house, and you seen Diddy with the chains and shit, looking fresh. Diddy was a baby. Diddy was a baby with gold down and drip down. He looked like Diddy at the Diddy we know now. He was Diddy at 4 or 5 years old. For his image, he got pictures with gold chains, dog, and gold bracelets and shit. Damn. So he's been bougie all his life. He had the bougie lifestyle. Right, too funny. Thank you, Lord Scott. Man, it's the lifestyle. Man, he in there around people stinking and funky feet. You know how much men some men stank more than others? They just got a hell of a hygiene. Motherfuckers farting and shit. He around Frito toes. Frito toes. Ugh. Man, I can just imagine. And I ain't even got his money. That's not a place I don't want to ever go. I ain't going. Whoa, he had the flair as the baby, right? He had the flair and shit, right? Hair all done and shit. Hair was done and shit. Diddy hair was done and shit. Had little curls hanging down and shit. Diddy was fresh he been fresh since a baby. Shit. His mama's hair was all flying shit and mink coats and shit. Diddy wasn't the average New Yorker. Shit. Little homie was flamboyant, right? He been sassy since a baby. The new name, Baby Flair, Baby Flair, baby oil flare, man. Mama dressed him up, right? I got a couple of pics, but I ain't had no pics like that. You may see me with a big ass afro, with a big ass butterfly collar and shit, looking like the '70s. But I have maybe one little gold chain, but man, this movie he was dressed up, and had a lean. He was leaning. Man, I was like, what the hell going on? He was trained to be Diddy, what he is now. Shit. Excuse my language. They look nothing alike. Nice tries. Who? What you talking about? uh, you can have him, Bernard. I'm just telling the truth. Shit, I ain't pro Diddy. It's no Diddy over here. Gord Knox, glamour shots. Right? Yeah, glamour shots. Right. They are black. Yeah, I guess. I don't know what that means, but shout out to you. I don't know what that means. But hallelujah to you. Dolph J. Who was his trainer? Uh, to me, you know who was in music business. We already know it was Andre Harrell. Andre Harrell and Clyde Davis. He had some heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? I was disagreeing. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I was just playing. I don't know. I'm not just playing, but I don't know. I don't know what I was talking about. I have one thought here, so don't take that like that, K. I read stuff different. Someone said you look like Diddy. Yeah, here we go. No D. Bad boy. Bad boy in this mug. Man. Shout out to Dolph J. And let's just get a little boring little session of what is a low-level federal prison. Whose uncle is this? This is Uncle Ruckus. No, stop. I know. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all want to put me in the rocking chair and have me sitting back in the rocking chair. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Back in 1999, we did this and that and the other. Back in them days, no, sir. I'm talking about right now. I'm sorry. I know you want to put Unc in the damn rocking chair, but Unc got something to say. You know? Waffle King's my autistic thumb. Dope says bacon. What that mean? Bacon, bacon, bacon. Thank you, Dope, for the bacon. Bro looked like Mr. Clean if he was disabled and black. Oh my God. That's funny. That's funny, dude. Ooh. All right, so we're gonna get to the low level. What's a low level prison? So I'm gonna read. I ain't gonna even read what they say because it's boring. Because they got the music in the background. What is a low level prison? Low level prisons are known as federal correction institutions. They have inmates considered low risk, typically holding 1,000 to 2,500 inmates. Most inmates have less than 20 years remaining on their sentence. Inmates come from diverse backgrounds, including drug offense, white collar crimes. Just give y'all a background what a low level prison is. You feel me? Bro look like a victim. Bro look like a bull sack. shout out to bro look like the bottom of the barrel. Shout out to you, Waffle. You can keep trolling. It's cool. I ain't tripping. As long as you stay respectful, you can shoot your jokes. I got tough skin. I don't see nothing funny, but I don't see nobody else. I don't see nobody else laughing. Some inmates have a history of violence, but it's often been years since their last incident. Living conditions include dormitories, cubicles with no locked doors. Inmates enjoy more freedom of movement compared to higher facilities. What else? What else they got? What else they got? They got a lot of cool stuff. They got a lot of cool stuff. Medical facilities, work release, level one. Some inmates may have a history of violence, but it's often been years since their last incident. Living conditions include. Oh, I said that already. Inmates enjoy. Okay, I read that already too. Let's fast forward what it says. It's some video. They say typical a day starts at 6 a.m. with options for meals, recreation, and work assignments. So damn, so you got to get up at 6 in the morning. Damn. Damn. See what I'm saying? I'm an early bird. So getting up at 6 in the morning wouldn't affect me at all. Getting up at 6, I'll be cool with that, but I ain't trying to go to there. But focus is on personal growth, rehabilitation with access to sports, games, and educational programs. Okay, okay. You know, television is available in design areas for immense leisure. Security measures include double fence perimeters. So it's fences there. No locked doors. No locked doors, Leroy. No locked doors. Um, and electronic detention systems. The staff to inmate ratio is higher than the minimum security, but lower than minimum security. Okay. Let's fast forward. What else they got? So that's basically it. You know, they got a gun line. Yeah, it's all good. Let them troll. You let the trolls troll. That's what they do. That's what they do. The trolls troll. But I forgot to show y'all this video of one of his alleged. Let me read what y'all talking about real quick. I'm just giving you what you want. A Waffle King K's in the building. They going back and forth. I did Fed and mid time points was high on the course I. Dolph J says, I know that's right. So y'all, yeah, they going at it in that chat. Y'all gotta read the chat. The chat is lit. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, put some respect on my name, Waffle King. What a name called, Waffle King. And you want respect on your name? The name alone? No, bro. Respectfully, Transformer, chill out. Yeah. So he got a name called Waffle King. His name is Waffle King. What do you be? You be flipping your waffles? You like your waffles extra crispy, extra light? Do you like maple? Do you like maple syrup? Do you like jelly? Do you like what do you like with your waffles? Do you like chicken and waffles? Do you put a chicken between your waffles? Do you like chicken in your waffles? Damn. Trying to come in the chat. Come in the chat. Trying to clown. And his name is Waffle House. I mean, Waffle King, my bad. Oops, I'm thinking I'm hungry. I'm thinking about Waffle House in Texas. Shout out to Texas. Yeah. Woo. Waffle Kings. Damn. I don't know. I don't know if I like waffles like that. One waffle, two waffles, three waffles, four. I like saltine waffles. What kind of waffle you like what's that dude? You like what's that Forrest Gump? What's that Bubba? I like saltine waffles, barbecue waffles. How many waffles do you? What kind of? And that's about it. You and Bubba. You and Bubba. Bubba, I love Bubba. Shout out to y'all. Okay, when I'm coming out, what's that coming out? Y'all all kind of slobs. I'm sorry, no disrespect, bloods. My bad. All kind of stuff, spit coming out. Hop off, bro. Hop off. No, just continue to troll. Anyway, I want to show y'all. Well, I'm gonna show y'all this interview with one of his stylists, and y'all control in the chat. Y'all control in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Let's go. This is one of the interview. We didn't show the whole interview of his stylist. This stuff, this is probably Waffle House right here. This is Waffle House.
And it is sentencing day for Sean Diddy Combs after a jury found him guilty in July of two felonies related to prostitution. But he's also facing a new
Waffle House right here.
Deontay Nash, who testified.
That's Waffle House with his baggy ass clothes. I want to look like a waffle. I want to dress like a waffle. And I want to talk like a waffle. Here we go.
And worked as a stylist for the rapper, alleges he suffered years of abuse, which Combs denies. Nash spoke exclusively to Jerika Duncan.
Puff is chanced out. He's had enough chances.
He had enough chances.
He's right where he needs to be.
Deontay Nash says he worked for Sean Combs from 2008 to 2008.
Waffle House. Yeah. Ooh. All right, here we go.
Styling Combs and his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura. In May, Nash says he was ordered by the court to testify at Combs's criminal trial.
You didn't want to be there to begin with. I did not.
But you were there because of?
I had to be for Cassie and for myself.
Last week, Nash filed a lawsuit against Combs, accusing the mogul of sexually, physically, and emotionally abusing Nash for a decade. The 39-year-old alleges Combs touched him inappropriately, used a homophobic slur more than once to address him, and choked him on multiple occasions.
Damn. Then that's some pimping then, see? Then why you keep going back to him on multiple occasions? That's my only question. Why did he keep going back? Why did Dante? You a man. You know? Damn. He turned out a man. Damn. Allegedly, not only did he turn out women, he turned out Deontay. Damn. Oh my God, he touched me inappropriately. I ain't saying he didn't. I'm just saying, damn, Diddy had influence, dog. Like, damn, if this is true, this is the first, not first man, but one of the men that was testified in a federal case. This is him. Shout out to him.
For a decade, the 39-year-old alleges Combs touched him inappropriately, used a homophobic slur more than once to address him, and choked him on multiple occasions. Describe the incident you talk about when he strangled you, you say?
Yes. Which time?
Damn, which time?
There was one.
Damn, which time? He said, which time? What time? I gotta see if I can time it. What time?
There was one. Yes. Which time?
Which time? I gotta
time.
Wait, I like that. Hold up.
Which time? Which time?
Which time?
Which time?
That's a song. Which time?
Which time? Which time?
What time?
Which time? There was one. Which time?
Which time?
There was.
Which time? All right, here we go.
Cassie was shooting a video. I love it. And we went to like a restaurant the night before. He just came in with such a bad attitude. So I just left the room. You know what I mean? And I went outside to smoke a cigarette. Don't know how he found me. My back was turned. The next thing I know, he's coming up to me and grabbing me and choking me and throwing me on the car.
Damn.
Didn't I tell y'all don't need to be going out? I'm like, Jesus Christ. And he's like choking me out.
Dang.
For all the people or questions about why you didn't leave, why you didn't quit or call the police, what stopped you from taking action much sooner?
We were frightened. I was frightened the whole time. I signed up for Bad Boy Entertainment, a record label. I didn't sign up for that kind of treatment. And it will last me for the rest of my life.
Combs' legal team denied the accusations in a statement to CBS News. It said, Mr. Nash is another opportunist looking for profit off of his proximity to celebrity.
Well, I mean, it kind of mirrors his other statements. I'm far from an opportunist. I think he may be the opportunist. He's the biggest celebrity opportunist I know. A vast majority of the things in my lawsuit I said on the stand, and they didn't dispute it.
Is this about money?
No, absolutely not.
What is this about?
This is about getting back everything I worked for. This is about getting, I was abused.
Damn. I was abused. Damn. Woo, it's gonna be hard to prove it. Like y'all say, he better have text messages, emails, just like Cassie had. Cassie came with receipts. Whether she called back and all that and came back, she liked it or didn't like it. She got receipts saying she didn't want it and she didn't want it and she had bruises. I hope that's why Cassie had to settle. She came with Cassie had receipts. She had receipts. He cut her a check, 20 million. So these people that suing better have these receipts or they ain't gonna get nothing. Nothing.
No, it's not about money. It's about making myself feel whole. And I can do it.
What is your hope for the future?
I hope that the sentence is something good enough for the victims to get some peace and get their lives together and feel like they've gotten justice. I mean, that's really all I can ask for.
Earlier this week.
Damn. So that's one of his alleged victims that got a lawsuit, Deontay Nash, you know what I'm saying? And I forgot to cover the whole interview, before that, you know what I mean? And no party like a Diddy party. Notorious 13 Lost Cause. Yes, it's about money. Must be the money. Well, I don't know. Deontay said, hey, I don't know. If Deontay got text messages to prove that him and Diddy used to kick it, that'll be classic. I want to see the Deontay have the proof. Diddy hit him up. Do he got texts saying, hey, big head, late at 2 o'clock in the morning? Are you coming through? You know the text we seen, WYD. What you doing? Or the other one, you up? I love them late night texts, man. From my little mama. Well, I ain't had one in a minute. Late night text. What you doing? You up? You sleep? Not now. My favorite line, pull up. Pull up. Come over. Shit. Hella tight. With me, I'm hella tight what I do. You're Diddy, ain't you? Yeah, I'm Diddy. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no doubt. Dave Chappelle's skit said it all. He didn't say we get justice. He said they inhabit. Huh? He's a effing, he said they are effing, rabbit. Okay, got you. Thank you for not saying that. Thank you. Thank you for not spelling it the right way. I appreciate that. The problem tree. You know what I'm saying? Notorious skibidi. What that means? Skibidi. Skelly, do you use your eyes for glasses? Yeah, man, I'm blind as a bat, bro. I got glasses and you see me squinching. Y'all like Diddy, don't you? Nah, I like talking about him. Diddy's content. Young Hurt, you look funny as hell. Thank you, man. And the ladies love me and they call me D Nice. Hey, they call me D Nice. They call me D. Hey, so this live, I haven't even mentioned nothing about Bad Bunny. That lets you know Diddy is still popping. So I guess we're gonna have to talk about Bad Bunny and Trump tomorrow. you know. But Trump didn't really say much. He said a little something. It's unfortunate or something. Diddy will be back in 3 years. Diddy 2028. Damn, Diddy 2028. Diddy will be home in about 12 months, Ray D says. Jordan Day Jesus says, yo old school Funny as F. Thank you, man. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. See, they love Don Nazy on here worldwide. Everybody state your city and state in this thing. I'm from Los Angeles, scandalous California in this building. You heard me? Yeah, Diddy 2028. I don't think that's realistic. Now, Diddy for 2032, if he cleans up his act and do all the right things and become a pastor or something, or become a, a direct, he got to be like, man, do a 180. He can't come out with the silver suit and all this, he can't, he got to change it up a little bit. He got to switch up his image. Steve, Seven Sages in the building. Hey, Don, so what month of Diddy sentence will Trump pardon him? Hey, they saying, sources are saying there's talks in the works, but that's what some people that say they got insiders saying that there are the discussions still going on low key between him and Trump, but I don't think he gonna do it, bro. I think if the sentence was longer, I think Trump would immediately did it. But then again, Trump don't care about nothing but Trump. You know what I'm saying? How does it benefit Trump? So if it makes him look good, for you know what I'm saying, he gonna do it. If it make him look bad, he ain't gonna do it. And if the dollars make sense, and then sometimes he don't even care what people think. So you don't know what Trump you gonna get. He's not consistent. He's a Gemini like me, and I'm weird. I got weird ways. I admit. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what Trump gonna do, bro. We see what's going on nationwide. You don't know what he gonna be on. He wake up one day and I feel like doing this, or saying this. That dance was on the spot, brother. To have Dolph J. This is a humiliation ritual stuff. Love and hate Trump. He's a boss, right? He's the president. Whether you like him, don't like him, whether you're red, blue, purple, orange, green, whatever political party you are, he is definitely inconsistent. That's for sure. Trump he's not consistent, man. He wake up, he be he be on one, bro. And then sometimes he want to be a comedian and make memes and shit. Like, what president does that? Make memes on people, man. Damn, all this stuff going on in the world. All this stuff going on. And you making memes about people. That's crazy. Like 4 years, 2 months with 1 year and 2 months in credit. So 3 years, 2028. To M Money Score 81 says, Ray D, I did 4-year federal prison time, total of 17 years under the first act and halfway house on a 50-month sentence. You do 44 months. Then under the first act, he gets an extra 15 days off a month. Be out next year. Ooh. So Ray D got more experience than me. I don't know nothing about that. So I believe Ray D. He'll be out at the end of next year. So the judge, that's why I was telling one of my coworkers, I said there's 50% chance that the judge, whoever it is, might release him. I'm sorry, the system might release him right before right before the holidays. Or if they're being if he's being an a-hole and they feel like he's a jerk or whatever, they gonna let him out early. I don't think he's gonna be out. He's gonna be out early 2027. So I'm gonna take somebody that done time before in the federal prison than just me speculating. So I really can't stand Trump, but I can't help to admire his attitude. You're fired. Only he'll be out in 1 year with good behavior. Giannis Bastas says, dope. Arts and crafts. Jordan, Jesus, I believe him too. I sure hope those calculations are not true. Me either, dog. I hope he get out in 2027. no Diddy, no Diddy. But hey, he just doing a fair calculation. He broke down the math. He broke down um everything that I don't know nothing about. It kind of makes sense what he's saying. I heard other people talk about the programs he gonna be doing that's gonna drop some points, and then I don't know the point. He giving point systems, 15 points a month. He kind of broke it down to me, kind of simple. Dr. King MJ, I'm here in the house. Islam, brother, Islam. Shout out to you, man. Andrew, he's over 50, so he might get less time, I heard. What we doing? Standing up? Take care, everyone. Shout out to Lois Cox giving me the the sign to end the show. And I'm sorry I didn't get into the Bad Buddy and Trump stuff, you know. Maybe you'll cover it a little bit tomorrow. I guess Diddy's still booming. Shout out to Diddy. Shout out to Diddy still popping. Boom, 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 bad boy. Take that, take that, take that. Shout out to Life with the Sharia in the building. She giving me the thumbs up. My two beautiful members in here in the green, and my auntie on the scene. My auntie Shaky says, have a great day out of Los Angeles, California. Go to Life with the Sharia channel. Follow her. She says, take care, everyone. Pull up on her. He said he'll be out about 13 to 14 months. I kind of believe Ray D the way how he broke down the. I don't know. I heard other people talking about points, but he talking about 15 points a month. Whoop-de whoop whoop. Let me go back and screenshot what Ray D said. I like that. I kind of think that's accurate. Let's see. I don't know nothing about prison, federal prison, no prison. I'm a nerd, but I think that sounds right to me. Damn. Ooh, then he got off like a fat rat, dude. Diddy got off, y'all. Shout out to Cerise Brewster. The background affects Diddy. But it's gonna, I still think those 13, 14 months is gonna be miserable though, bro. Like, man, he thought in his mind, he probably, the lawyers probably lied to Diddy. They probably lied to him. These lawyers probably lied to him and said, hey, you gonna be out. He gonna let you out right now. What's up, Sharice? They finessed Diddy. You told me I pitched this money and I was supposed to get out. You told me I was gonna get out. I wanna get out. Just imagine he gonna spend another holiday in that mud, bro. That is miserable, bro. I can imagine. I never did no time, but I can imagine not being around my family for the holidays, bro. Like, I mean, I don't be around them all the time. I'm just saying, if I don't have that option to do it at all, but damn, he ain't even got an option. And you know he likes to turn up, eat good, eat the best of the best. You know, put the decorations up for Halloween. I don't know. You know, well, yeah, he got a little baby, little love. You know, I'm pretty sure he want to take a trick or treating and all that stuff. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm just thinking, and then and then Thanksgiving, all that good food on Thanksgiving, and open up the presents, and oh, he gonna miss all that this year, bro, for sure. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Well, if Trump pardoned him right before the holidays, Trump, you don't know. He might pardon him right before the holidays. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Make sure y'all pull up on me Monday through Friday, 4:45 a.m. West Coast time, 6:45 a.m. Central time, and 7:45 a.m. East Coast time, Monday through Friday. Pull up on your boy. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see y'all tomorrow. Mwah, mwah. To all the ladies and the single ladies, you get the leggy. Pow, 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 pow. And the homies, you get the pound. Poop, poop, poop. Uppercut. You know how we do. I love y'all. We got another member in here. Oh, Kay is a member. Boom, boom, cat. Boom, 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 cat. Boom, boom, cat. She's a Donnie, or he's a, what are you, Kay? A guy, girl? I don't know what you are, Kay. You know, tell me. Tell me, Kay. We got another member. Boom, boom, cat. Boom, 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 cat. Boom,
A woman, shout out to the lovely ladies. Hey, lady. I gotta go, y'all. Pull up tomorrow. Welcome to the Donnies. Yeah, and you can also become green on the scene. Push the join button. All of a sudden, you turn green. Go to the description scene and you'll see how to turn green. All right, y'all, let me pop my collar. Oh, no Diddy. I love all y'all. Yay, yay, baby.